NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season. We've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First down, it's Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
Tannehill's pass.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now
not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
First ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 6 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Derrick Henry on the carry.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
4-yard line.
But Derrick Henry, you may remember last year against Houston in the season finale, 211 yards rushing. One of only 2 200-yard games in the NFL last year. And not only that, but that game won him the rushing title because Nick Chubb was the leader, but he struggled in the final week against the Bengals. And then up from behind came Henry. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Off play action, Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
A gain of 16 yards.
How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. First down throw, Tannehill. They will find Davis. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Corey Davis. A 3-yard pickup.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now he's strapped. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here are the Texans now with a long field ahead. Leading them out there, 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now from Clemson, Deshaun Watson. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Johnson, the ball.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. This is caught. It's close. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week: 13 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Screen play, Johnson. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
6 yards.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Watson. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
And right now, a lot to like on that screen. They've wrapped up the division, currently sitting in the number 2 spot. But remember, that no longer means a bye into the divisional round.
No, partner, you're right. They made that change for the 2020 season. So being in the number 1 spot is the ultimate deal. It used to be the top 2. Got those opening weekend buys. Now it's just number 1. But still, a lot at stake, as you mentioned. They could end up with 2, possibly 3 home games if things shake out correctly and they continue to win in the playoffs.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone and turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson. His ability to get to the corner, that's where the focus will go.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
From the gun, here's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by USC man Adoree Jackson. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
A gain of 2.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Complete to Delaney.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Tennessee.
On first down, Tannehill under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Whitney Merciless showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston set to take over. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Gun, Watson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 30, 10, touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Well, the game had been pretty.
It almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoff. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll get this one complete to Davis. 7 yards, the pick up there. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
At their own 20.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point.
He was covered by
after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
That's another.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Watson on first down. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Again, it's Watson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the pickup there, 21 yards. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills, but it'll be second and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. To the air yet again, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans push further out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
First and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over first and 10.
Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
2-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he finds a man in the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Oh, the ball's out. Watson lost it. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Stills the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will stop shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
tackle made.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Tennessee.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Running from the gun with Henry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And open left side is Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
The Titans, first down.
Yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Taken down at the 40.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
He lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They go to Johnson again. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Johnson will burst the first down and middle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Celebrating the guys who just gave up that play.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Watson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Finding Gabriel, complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the
second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a first down throw. Tannehill throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
22 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
It's a gain of 6.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. It's accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30.
1 play at a time. Here we go.
10, 5, and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's complete to Brown, right side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Pickup of 3.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Tannehill. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A gain of 18.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
11 on the play.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Not much there, only a yard. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Rolling to his right. He's letting this one go, and that's caught inside the 35. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Titans.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tannehill. This one caught by Davis. 7 yards the pick up there.
Complete to Corey Davis.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and short.
3rd down.
One last throw here for Tannehill. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this foot.